Hello and welcome. In this video, I will guide you through a simple static study in SOLIDWORKS Simulation. This tutorial is part of the training with Abibika Tunisia, a program that supports engineers by providing courses and certifications. Today's exercise will focus on analyzing reaction forces along with bonded connections. We have the material of the sheet metal and solid parts. We have the thickness of each sheet metal part. We will use high quality mesh with default settings. We have the top ends of the tubes are fixed and the bottom ends are fixed on the solid part, meaning a bonded connection. We have the force on the circular face pulling the part downwards. Then we can check the reaction force in the y direction on the top end of the tube labeled A. So let's get started. As you can see here, the model is ready and you can download it from the description, so let's create a new static study and get going. Let's start by applying the material of each part. So we have the sheet metal parts are the material for the sheet metal parts first. And now we can define the material for the solid part. We can now define the thickness of the tubes. And now let's move on to defining the fixtures. So we have the top ends of the tubes are fixed. So let's select fixed geometry and select the top ends of the tubes. And now we can define the bonded interaction between the bottom ends of the tubes and the solid part. So let's select the bottom ends of the tubes. And make sure the type of the interaction is bonded. Now we can define the force, so it is on the circular face, on the bottom face of the solid part. The value is 1120 newtons, and click OK. The model setup is ready and we can create the mesh. Let's make sure our interactions are correct and move on to creating the mesh. So we will use the default values and settings. Let's make sure it is the mesh is high quality and create the mesh. Now the mesh is ready and we can run the study. Now the study is complete and we can visualize the stress distribution across the model. Now we are required to find the reaction force on the top end of the tube labeled A. Now here we go, we can see the reaction force on the y-axis on the top end of the tube labeled A is 1.6 newtons.